Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're swinging all the way back to the year 2000 to talk about a game that defined a generation of superhero fans. The classic Spider-Man from Neversoft and Activision. A supposedly reformed doctor, Otto Octavius is holding a scientific demonstration at the Science Expo 2000, but is interrupted when an imposter Spider-Man attacks the crew and steals his equipment. Eddie Brock tries to take pictures for the Daily Bugle, but the imposter shatters his camera. In a rage, the Venom symbiote resurfaces inside Brock, and he vows vengeance against Spider-Man. Meanwhile, the real Spider-Man, who witnessed the incident as Peter Parker, is held responsible for the theft, and the police ensue a manhunt for him. Elsewhere, two unseen figures release dense amounts of mysterious fog from their hidden base into the city, which quickly covers the streets. After meeting with Black Cat and foiling a bank robbery by the Jade Syndicate, Spider-Man is forced to save J. Jonah Jameson from Scorpion at the Daily Bugle. He defeats Scorpion, only for an ungrateful Jameson to call the police on him. While trying to escape, Spider-Man encounters Daredevil, who promises to spread the word about Spider-Man's innocence. After evading a police helicopter, Spider-Man reunites with Black Cat, who informs him of two new problems. Rhino is attacking a power plant, and Venom has kidnapped his wife, Mary Jane Parker, to lure out Spider-Man. Choosing to deal with Rhino first, Spider-Man and Black Cat defeat him and leave him for the police. But Black Cat gets badly injured during the fight and is kidnapped by unknown assailants posing as paramedics. After encouragement from Human Torch, Spider-Man sets out to find Venom only for Venom to instead find Spider-Man. Venom goad him, leading to a chase throughout the city and eventually into Venom's hideout in the sewers. During his pursuit, Spider-Man encounters the Lizard, who was imprisoned by Venom after taking control of his lizard men, who attacked Spider-Man at various points during the chase. The Lizard points Spider-Man to Venom's lair, where the former rescues Mary Jane and defeats Venom. To make amends with Spider-Man, after learning he was framed, Venom offers to assist him in finding the culprit, to which Spider-Man begrudgingly agrees. The two head to the Daily Bugle to search through Jameson's files for answers. During the search, Venom senses Carnage's presence nearby and leaves to find him. Left to investigate on his own, Spider-Man discovers an infestation of pink symbiotes in the building and clears them out before encountering the imposter Spider-Man, who revealed to be Mysterio in disguise. After defeating him, Spider-Man learns Mysterio was hired to keep Spider-Man distracted while his employer infests New York with symbiotes, and that the fog over the city will act as a beacon for the symbiotes, preparing the citizens for symbiosis. Will Spider-Man be able to stop this catastrophe and defeat the masterminds? While this game may look dated visually, and the more goofball portrayal of Venom may be a turn-off for some, this is a really good and highly admirable game that does have lots of strong qualities, such as a pretty good and well-written story that really does capture the tone of the comics, and even to an extent, the 90s animated series. And while the game is mostly lighthearted and have some funny lines, there are also times where it can be legit kinda creepy and even scary. The gameplay is really exciting and well executed, as not only can you fight enemies and battle the bosses, but you can also traverse across the environments of all the levels, not just to solve puzzles and avoid obstacles, but you can do all this with all your various spider powers and attacks. There's plenty of cool collectibles to find, like comic covers. You can unlock alternate costumes for Spider-Man, which have their own ability or perk, such as the symbiote suit, the 2099 suit, the unlimited suit, the Scarlet Spider suit, the Ben Reilly suit, the cosmic suit, the bombastic Bagman suit, the quick change suit, and even a regular Peter Parker skin, along with a power-up in the game that gives you the spider armor. The controls do feel really responsive and fluid when it comes to moving, jumping, and using all the different powers, attacks, and abilities. The graphics, while dated, are still relatively good for a PS1 era game, and do have merits such as the nicely crafted environments, backgrounds and locations, some pretty solid effects work, and some pretty good character models that are well animated and designed, as well as some pretty nicely rendered and animated cutscenes. The characters featured in the game are written pretty well, serve their roles well, and are memorable and likable, such as Spider-Man himself, Black Cat, Venom, Doc Ock, Carnage, Mysterio, Scorpion, Rhino, Monster Rock, Jameson, and some neat cameos from the Lizard, Daredevil, Punisher, Human Torch, and Captain America. The voice acting is really nicely done, and does feature some of the voice actors from the 90s animated series and Unlimited. And the game does have some pretty good sound design and really solid music. Overall, despite the dated visuals, this is a really good and well-crafted Spider-Man game that's not only still worth playing, but it would also lay the groundwork for many future Spider-Man games.